Welcome to a new Team CGC 9.8 video, and today's going to be a really substantial unboxing. And this book is a CGC 9.8 book, and it's definitely like a main key out of a set of books that I already have 2 of those books. So there's 3 altogether, and this is the main key out of that set. So yeah, really excited to add this book to my collection. A CGC 9.8 book. It's a Batman book. So yeah, it should be pretty quick here getting it out. I'd really invite you to join the team and subscribe to Team CGC 9.8 here. Love to have you on our comic book collecting, comic book investing team. And make sure to hit the bell to get all their latest notifications. Add me on Instagram and Twitter too. I got all the links are in the description below there. But I've sort of pre-unboxed it. And I also brought out those other 2 books of kind of the set that I already have in the CGC 9.8. So it'll be really cool to kind of get them all on camera. Yeah, and you'll know this issue, so let's just get it out here. Okay. Newest addition to the collection. Really happy to grab one at a really good price, too. Is Batman and Harley Quinn. And the origin and first appearance of Harley Quinn in DC continuity, so late 90s here. Obviously, first appearance of Harley Quinn in Batman Adventures 12, and then there's origin of Harley Quinn in Mad Love, Batman Adventures Mad Love, which is a really cool comic too. But classic Alex Ross cover here with this one, and yeah, this buy for me was a bit of an opportunistic buy, I would say, but really happy with the overall experience and kind of the price I got. Ended up being, as the title says, $290. Which is near the kind of the lower end for a book like this. I've saw many of these on our pricing videos for the last 4 or 5 months go for anywhere from $290 to $300 to $310 in a new case. Looking really good, like this one is too. It looks, really nice example. And could kind of tell in the pictures that was, really nice example in the new case with no scratches on the case or anything like that. So, a main key to get, and picking it up for $290, I think, is near the lower end of the range for this book in a new case. So another thing too was this book came from Canada, so near Toronto, and shipping was like $8 American, which is sort of unheard of for me. Like, I'm always used to paying basically $20 to $30 to $40 shipping for books to come to Canada, because usually I buy them from the United States. So yeah, to just get a price at the lower end of the price range, plus it was in Canada for like super cheap shipping that I don't even think I've ever had that cheap shipping before, $8 for a CGC book. So yeah, combine those 2 together, I just thought it was a really good opportunity to grab a great looking copy in the new case, right? So, and like if you watch my watch list video, or my want list video that I made quite a while ago, about a month ago maybe, I didn't mention that I wanted this or anything, so that's why I kind of call it, sort of an opportunistic buy. And this cover too it's grown on me so much over the years. Just used to think it was like really too simple kind of for such a big key issue, but yeah, just the shadow work and Alex Ross's kind of got painted covers nailed, I would say. And it's just grown on me over the years to, at this point, I really, really love it. So, yeah, super happy to grab this toward the lower end of the price range with cheap shipping in Canada. So, wasn't too bad at all to get a major key issue from the era that I love. Super nostalgic too. I remember this book coming out, and yeah, so I'm going to bring out, I forgot to go look on the census, actually. There's 847 of these in the CGC 9.8. So 847 for a late 1990s book is kind of a lot, to be honest, but with it being the first appearance of Harley Quinn, you could almost, there's always ends up being multiple copies in the CGC 9.8. It's a really popular first appearance. 47% is a CGC 9.8 ratio, which is kind of high, to be honest. You want to see that kind of in the 20s usually. But these newer books, you do see a CGC 9.8 ratio usually over 30. So 47 is not egregiously high. But yeah, definitely, you're not really buying this because it's like a CGC Census Star or anything. You're just more buying it for the iconic first appearance, really. Okay, gotta bring these other ones in now. So complete in the set here is all the kind of early appearances of Harley Quinn in DC continuity. So yeah, and one of my favorite books too is I actually should have brought it up because I have a raw copy of it. Is Batman Adventures Mad Love, Origin of Harley Quinn, the one-off. I really love that book, and probably one I'd maybe even consider grabbing in a CGC 9.8 if kind of a similar opportunity like this kind of popped up, because yeah, Batman Adventures 12 to me is maybe a little bit expensive, and yeah, just a little bit expensive for kind of what it is. I still really like it, and who knows, I usually say these kind of things and then I end up buying the comic, but still really love the cover on Batman Adventures 12 with classic Batgirl. But yeah, I think maybe I don't like Harley Quinn enough to pay like $1,500 or $1,600 for the CGC 9.8 of that. But great to have these three books together. This is the first Harley Quinn in the Batman title, second appearance of Harley Quinn in DC continuity, and yeah, Detective 737 is third appearance of Harley Quinn and first appearance in the Detective titled series. And yeah, this is Batman 570 and first appearance of Harley Quinn all together now. Yeah, they look pretty cool. So yeah, you know what? I find most of my buys these days, because I have a lot of the books that I want. Oh, I got the sun shining in now. I have a lot of the books that I want. So yeah, the few that I sort of need, I'm just willing to be quite opportunistic in some of the buys that I do now, rather than hunting for a specific issue. Although I do that too, but especially in Canada, again, when I can get a really good shipping deal, and it's a major key that I really want, that would be a great addition to my collection, like this example here, like Batman Harley Quinn. Yeah, so it just kind of worked out perfect, and more of my buys going forward, I think, are looking to go this route, because then you get a really good price. You're almost always paying a good price if you go opportunistic route, rather than when you hunt issues. If you want a really good price hunting issue, sometimes you got to wait months and months and months, which can get a little taxing. But kind of doing a combination of both, I think, is probably the best. But I can see most of my buys moving forward to be sort of like this, more opportunistic, because yeah, I've done a lot of hunting issues and done a lot of kind of overpaying a little bit just to get an issue right now kind of thing. I do that quite a bit. So doing that a little bit more less now, I think, because I'm knowing more about the prices and everything, and have most of the books that I already want. So, okay, I think that'll be it for this video's unboxing video. Glad to share, yeah, getting a really awesome mega key from the 90s. Super happy to kind of complete the 3-book set here. If you haven't already, I invite you again to join the team and subscribe to Team CGC 9.8 and hit the bell, get all our latest notifications. Make sure you do that, and add me on Instagram too. Message me on Instagram if you'd like, for sure. Let me know what you think of the show, and if you have any questions, I'll be glad to talk and everything. So thank you very much though for watching. Thanks for all the support, and we'll see you on the next video.